a lot of stuff to talk about, including LeBron James. Rob G, do you just want
LeBron
to
James. I don't think he
set
does.
it up?
Yeah, no, I'll set you up because just before the show started, the Lakers lost a very key member of their team last year. 3-and-D player Dorian Finney-Smith left the Lakers to take a 4-year deal with the Houston Rockets. Might not seem like a big deal.
That's the news of the day,
unless
right?
you're
Laker
a big Laker fan like we are. But one of the reasons why that happened, at least according to Rob Parker, is because LeBron James said, you know what? I know I'm about to be 41 years old, but I got a $52 million player option staring me in the face. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. And then after I pick it up, I'm going to put out a statement from my agent through ESPN saying, I want to compete for a championship, and the Lakers are building for the future. I understand that. But I value a realistic chance of winning it all. Making it seem like he's going to decide on his future in Los Angeles depending on how the rest of this free agency thing goes. And losing DFS, not a good start. They did pivot, though, and sign Jake LaRavia. I know you guys are big fans of his work.
Yeah, oh yeah. I saw the movie. Jake Lawrence of Arabia. No?
That's about as good as it gets.
I mean, I don't know about that. Here's my point, and I'm just going to say this.
He could walk in here right now. I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
LeBron makes no sense. None of it makes sense. Kelvin, when you're going to be 41 and you've played 20 years in the NBA, there's only one reason you're playing, right? To try to win a championship. Last year, you got Luka. Everybody ran to the mat for you. Oh, yeah, I don't see anybody out west that scares me. Luka and LeBron, I take them any day. And they got knocked out in the first round, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, to take all the money that you can, I'm against players giving money back.
Mm-hmm.
Rob G, for years, Kelvin, I'm not into that. For years, I've said I would never give any money back. For years. But when it comes to LeBron and his unique situation, he's the one where the money, you're not playing all these years just to play out the string. So you need help. You need other players. It doesn't make sense to me at all why you would need to pick up all that money when you need other pieces, and you saw what happened last postseason. Do you want to play 23 years and only win 4 championships? Like, the longer you play, we talked about this, the worse it looks. Because there ain't nothing special about 4 championships in 23. I don't care how many times you went. 4 championships in 23 years is not that impressive. So I think he's made a big mistake. It doesn't sound like he's really trying to win to me, because I would be working closely with the Lakers. What do you need from me in order for us to get another piece? And you know what I mean? Yeah. And really trying to work to get this out. All the other players, no. Let them figure it out. But LeBron and his situation, his age, there's no way in the world he should just be taking the most money that's going to hinder the organization.
I think LeBron is LeBroning, and I think the Lakers are Lakering. You have two organizations, which I do believe is going to be changing now under new ownership. But LeBron is doing what LeBron does. LeBron is going to protect LeBron. He's going to look out for LeBron. I think he took his haircut when he went to college, also known as Miami Heat University. And I think that was his one time where he said, all right, D-Wade, you taking one too? All right, cool. C. Bosh, you going to take one too? All right. Everybody put their hands in, say haircut on 3. 1, 2, 3, haircut. And they all took a haircut. And I think since then he said, nah, everything I went through, endured, I'm not doing it. I know what I mean to this league, and I'm not doing it. Does it hinder him? Yes. Could we be looking at the last, 4 years of his career, if you already include a couple years and maybe the next couple years, similar to Kobe? Maybe it won't be injury-wise because Kobe was all battered down, beat down, injured. We knew that. But remember, Kobe wasn't taking no haircut either. And I think they just realized, I think those caliber players are like, nah.
Kobe wasn't trying to catch Michael Jordan. Like that's where LeBron is. And I get the Kobe thing.
You know the thing I always told you, Rob, and I truly believe, I think he knows, for those who say LeBron is the GOAT, he's the GOAT. And I think those who say, nah, he won't be. So I don't think it matters as more. Like, he can't, if he wins 5, he doesn't get Jordan.
So what is he playing for?
So I think he wants, great question. I think he absolutely wants the money. I think he absolutely wants to still just be relevant, be around. I truly believe he wants to try to play with Bryce. Maybe not with the Lakers. Maybe it's with Cleveland, a ceremonial year with Cleveland. I think he wants Bryce in the NBA, which is very likely. whether he's a second round, 60th pick, whatever. But I think it's likely. And I think he's like, hey, if a championship happens by happenstance, great. But this is what he does, and this is what the Lakers do. You put in some sweat equity with us. You be there for us. You want us a ring. We are indebted to you. This is what they've done. You and I've talked about. They keep the Rambuses around. They keep people.
Kobe was different. Kobe
played. I'm not arguing.
They got rid of Shaq. I mean, like let's not act like.
But Rob, they got his son. Rob, they drafted his. When you draft his son.
No, but my point is, he's not. Kobe was a Laker. You know what I mean? From day one, and put in 20 years. So they did that. They didn't make the playoffs his last 5 years, whatever. They gave him all the money. It was bad business. It really was. But they felt like Kobe was
and
one
I'm
of
saying
those
that's
figures.
what they do.
And
They head coaches are Byron Scott. Like they bring people in the Laker world. Magic is in, Magic is out. Magic is in, Magic is out. This is kind of what the Lakers do. If
but
you're part of us,
this makes no sense for LeBron. I'm dead serious. Like to have 2 years where you, especially if you don't do anything with Luka, you think that looks good on his resume that you had Luka, 5-time first-team All-NBA, and you're not. You
could
seriously
argue there's some couple years with AD that's like, all right, y'all should have.
But they
maybe
couldn't
you
even
go to the finals. Maybe you don't win it, but you go.
Or at least
again,
get in the playoffs without the play.
Yeah,
like
and he had some of those years with AD too, where you would be like, all right, I'm not saying y'all had to beat everybody,
but my goodness,
to lose in the first round or only get to the second round. Yeah, so I just think LeBron is trying at this point dictate everything. I'm gonna get all the money. I'm gonna put the pressure on y'all.
What pressure with no money?
I'm already gonna put I already got my out. My out is we didn't have enough. Then I go to play with Cleveland for a ceremonial year.
Nah, he ain't going.
Or wherever, the Knicks for finally 1 year, whatever it is, and then he rides off to the sunset. So I think he has it set up where he can only win from it. We win a ring, great. We lose, we ain't have enough. That's how he's trying to play it, position it.
Well, but that don't even make any sense to me. Because then your agent comes out talking about trying to win, like we're gonna monitor. What?
They couldn't even keep Finney.
Does LeBron really? Dude, I'm the first one. I don't believe anybody should give money back. But in his situation with what he's doing, the reason he's still playing, there's nothing to play for. He's the all-time leading scorer. Like, there's nothing to play for. If he claims rings don't matter, right, and he's done his career and he's great and the people think he's great, what is left, to be honest? Okay, you play with your son.
He's trying to play with both of them, Rob.
Well, how?
That's gonna happen.
It ain't gonna be here. No.
Oh no, I agree. I'm not saying it's a Laker because
ain't no way.
Maybe he's
new
a Laker.
ownership is going to be in with that.
I agree.
I don't believe that.
I don't think
the Lakers are bigger than that. You did it, and I just can't see them if LeBron and Luka and they're not winning. You know what I mean? And
not Mark Walters and his new ownership ain't doing that. But he absolutely is trying to play with Bryce. Absolutely, he's going to play with Bryce and call it a career. Absolutely.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. It's simple. If LeBron is serious about winning a championship, why didn't he take a pay cut? We'll continue that conversation next with you. Are you with Kelvin? He wants the money and he doesn't feel like he wants to win, or I'm just thinking it's just selfish. He should be trying at all costs to give himself a chance to win if you're going to play into your 40s.
That makes sense. I'm with you. But, Rob, he is saying, I'm LeBron. I don't take haircuts. I'm worth it. Look what I've done for you. Look what I've done to the league. I'm getting my $52 million.